neutral country in Switzerland. There's two reports that comes out from Swiss banks. The first one is on the right side of me. That's by UBS, the Swiss investment bank. On the left of me, there's some information from the Credit Suisse, which is no longer with us, but they did some report on this inequality. So on this side, you see right here by the US report, which came out last month. It says that Thailand is number 9 in terms of number of millionaires. Currently, we have, in 2023, we have about 100,000 millionaires in Thailand. In 5 years, 2028, that number is going to increase by about 24%. We are number 9 in terms of growth of millionaires, even ahead of Singapore. So, if you are the top 1% or if you're the elites, it's going to be pretty cozy for you going forward. That is going to be good. You're going to be holding a lot of land and properties and all those things that you accumulate in your wealth. Not a problem. Growing by 25% when the GDP is growing about 2%, sort of. You know. But on the left side, most of Thais will still suffer. In terms of wealth distribution, the wealthiest 1% of Thais hold about 67% of the wealth. Let me be clear again. Top 1%, according to Credit Suisse, holds 67% of the wealth in terms of inequality. Give you a bit of context, during that year with this study, Russia, India, and Thailand. So Thailand is number 3. For those of you who visit Thailand as a tourist, you probably enjoy the paradise and everything like that. But if you are a native Thai living outside of Bangkok in rural areas, it's going to be pretty tough for you in terms of wealth inequality, income equality, resources inequality, political inequality, the ability to access to politicians who make laws and things like that. Second point is on the land ownership. 10% holds 61% of Thailand's private land. Only the private land. The government holds also 40% of the land. That's quite a large number. In the US, I checked very quickly, the federal land of America is about 20-25%-ish. So the government of Thailand, the army and things like that holds a large portion of land. But for the private side, top 10% holds 61%. If you are the bottom 10%, you own 0.07% of the land ownership. If you're at the bottom of the pyramid, 10%, again, you hold 0.07% of the land ownership. And without any land, you can't go to the bank and collateral, right? I mean, for those people in this room, you probably have some sort of land ownership. When you go to the bank and you want a collateral out, you get that credit line out. You'll be able to start a business or a mortgage or even, get your funding to come to Harvard. But a lot of people don't have that kind of privilege. So land justice is something that, when I was a member of parliament, I was trying to push very much because I think that's like the first button of your shirt. If you do it right, the other things will come. Financial inclusion will come. Savings will come. Innovation will come. But this is something like the British Revolution or the French Revolution was talking about back in the days. The right to land is something that is very crucial in Thailand. If you look at bank accounts, the top 1% of the accounts holds 70% of the total deficits. So if there's 100 baht in the Thai banking system, just 1% of that volume account holds 70 baht. Imagine that. I mean, and if you are, the remaining 99, that's like, you only have like 30% of that bank account. So just this one slide, I hope it gives you a context of the stark inequality that Thailand faces by a Swiss bank, a neutral country. So I didn't make this up. I'm not here to talk down on my own country, but this is the numbers that they're showing to you. If you're that top 1%, you're going to grow about 25% within 5 years. But if you're at the 99 or not in that list, you're going to be very, very much suffering in terms of the ability to have your own assets as well as the kind of cash flows or liquidity that you'll be able to survive in the geopolitical environment that the world is operating right now. Now, is that for me?